Greetings, DDO stream viewers. I am Gemini166, and it is time for DDO as she is played, and I should probably change the title of the stream. Do that. Excellent. Awesome. Okay. And I have just joined an LFM for the Madstone Crater on Epic Elite, which might be a bad idea. But if I keep my distance from the giant skeletons, maybe I can survive. Greetings, Taiwa's level 10. If it looks like my title is wrong, I promise I should have changed it just now. So if it might just need to be refreshed. They've been in the Madstone Crater for about 10 minutes. Madstone Crater is a relatively long quest though, so they might not be far. Did that guy see me? Yeah, he's got detect invisibility maybe. Okay, that's why I couldn't see it earlier, is because it's floating like 30 feet above their heads. That bug is hilarious. Greetings, DDO stream, presumably Cordovan. It is my pleasure to be here. I guess see no reason why I should be thanked. Greetings, MRF. Okay, let's see if I can manage to not die in here. First things first, though. Remove disease potions, and I don't care about strength damage. I don't use strength anyway.
On a bluff high above the giant chieftain, a red crystal radiates malign magical power.
Let's not bother with them quite yet. I don't want to try to do anything alone in Epic Elite content. I do not trust myself.
Intense heat wells up from the floor. There are no signs of a spellcaster.
Oh, okay, good. They are relatively early in the quest. How many times did this dude cast Mind Fog? do not die again, Erythia. So it looks like I might not be the only person not prepared for Epic League content in this party, which is fine. That should make this quest fairly exciting. "12 fighter, 6 pally, 2 monk." Are you centered, or is that just for evasion? Okay, so you are centered. You are okay. And I imagine you're stunning a lot. It seems so long ago, even though it's like my last life, but that rogue monk puncher that I did was so fun.
They protect the cell crystal.
Is
Come quickly.
It was pretty fun. I was squishy, but like, Stunning Fist is a great offense and a great defense. It's very nice to have. Ow! I was going to ask if you took any of those fighter-specific tactical feats, but I imagine you probably did, because they would be great for a build like that. Greetings, Akaline245. Oh, it's Blade Forged too? Wow. Okay, so that means you get that Reconstruct SLA. Nice. And also, being centered on a Blade Forged is probably a lot less restricting than it would be for other races, because I mean, you pretty much get like light armor's worth of mitigation, even though you're... Also, greetings, Nimdrake. I'm also glad that you could catch this live, because the thought of people watching the recordings after the fact makes me very self-conscious. Oh, Islet is an assassin. Nice.
The bluff seen from the crater floor lies ahead. A shimmering magic crystal in its top.
It seems that I am in fact able to contribute in this Epic League content. I guess the quest is only... okay, it's level 26 and I'm level 27, so this is reasonable.
The
He's so tiny! Why? Oh my lord, this is awesome!
Shatter this evil thing.
He's smaller than I am, how cute!
The seer turns to you. I will start the ritual.
Awesome. Oh my lord, best bug ever. Greetings, Spicy. Awesome. I love this. That is great.
The seer calls
I don't know what caused this bug, but I like it. Giant pet confirmed. Yes. Giant giant creature companion, please.
almost done, the seer screams. Not much longer.
I did a conjuration archmage one time, Akaline, which basically just meant I cast webs everywhere. And I enjoyed that. Oh, he got a double assassinate, didn't he? Nice job. I would be lying if I said I didn't use that one spell point grease at least once. Oh my lord. My only regret is that I could not heighten grease and make it super awesome. Oh yeah, the Blade Forge tactics. I'm reading backwards now because I missed something. Blade Forge tactics, fighter tactics, and the fighter tactics feat's awesome. And then a tactician epic feat, of course, and then a scion of the astral plane, I believe it is, that gives you tactical feats. Awesome. I imagine there will be several people playing Gnomish Illusionists once Gnomes go live, just because that seems to be a classic build.
The dust and debris underfoot suggests this passage has gone undisturbed for a very long time.
And also Gnomish Artificers, God. Oh, I'm not a big fan of tinker gnomes, to be honest. Once they start building mechs, gnomes have overstayed their welcome. But I am. I want to call you Akarine, but that's that might be too moe for you. But my conjuration archmage shone, I tell you, in Hezruz against Hezruz in heroic Spinner of Shadows. Trapped the soul, still required spell pen, but yes, I would just murder every one of them. They got crap will saves. Oh, dominating them, that is an option. I never considered that. Greetings, Vorpal Snack. I just killed them outright with Trap the Soul. But yeah, charming them, that seems pretty good. Oh, A. Colin. Okay. Okay. Without capitalization, I have no way to know that. Greetings, Quinfer. I am feeble-minded. Cool. Does restoration cure feeble mind? No. A mnemonic potion would, but I don't think I have those. Oh, I gotta heal. We good. Oh yes, legendary tactics and sense weakness. Yes, I think I did that on my rogue monk. He's so great. Got all that extra helpless damage. My weakness was anything that could not be stunned. Undeads, elementals, you name it. But everything else. You know, I've got a couple of things I could use. I've got, what is it? I've got mass suggestion, yeah. And I've got dominate person, I mean, for creatures that count as people. But yeah, also greetings, Big Sugar. I could see the benefit to charming them rather than killing them. I tend to not charm things because in many parties people are upset when you charm things. They're like, we need the kills for the XP. But for Spinner of Shadows where they just keep spawning, yeah, I could see charming them. Greetings, Got Guns! I want to say I do in fact recognize that name, so it probably has been a while. I actually, when I epic reincarnate, I'm going to need to take some more spell pen because Ivard's Black Tentacles is subject to spell resistance for some reason. And it also can't be heightened, so I need to just focus on straight up conjuration DCs on my ETR also. Taiwaz, I'm almost certain the non-insightful combat mastery will not stack with the stunning bonus. I think they're both insightful. I think they're both enhancement bonuses to stunning and don't work for a silly reason. Quit DDO? That's unfortunate because I do like DDO. Oh yes, definitely if you're gonna charm things, put the dismiss charm on a bar somewhere and remember where it is. So that when they're done fighting their allies and attracting aggro, you can... That barbarian is pretty tough. More tough than me anyways. See? Oh dear. Oh, he fell into the lava, it looks like. If Islid is an enterprising rogue, he'll have UMD and res scrolls. But it's not like a given. Need to be a little bit more diligent. Oh, he was an enterprising rogue. Need to be a little bit more diligent on my crowd control to cut down on future beatdowns. I mean, I almost feel like they were intended not to stack. Because, I mean, they both give similar magnitudes, and that would raise your DCs obscenely high if you were getting like +9 from combat mastery and then +15 from stunning. Oh yes, running with the devils. That light damage though, I hate running with the devils, and I've never even played an undead before. That uh Conjuration Archmage I was talking about, he was alive. Where is... Oh, this guy's big. I think the non-insightful combat mastery is similar to potency, whereas instead of getting the specific items for like your individual spell powers or your individual combat feat improvements, you instead get one cover-all item that's not quite as good as the individuals, but still gives you something without you having to think too hard about it. spell resistance failure, dang it. I hated them in there. I probably would hate them less on my Warlock life, but I hated them because they were always like displaced, and it's a pain in the butt to hit things when they're displaced if you don't have true seeing. I didn't have true seeing because I was a rogue monk. I could have got it on an item, but I think I maybe didn't have an item at the time.
Another crazed storm's heart falls. There are surely more, but at least their number has been culled.
The problem with the pirate event is that I almost never run it. I did like a couple runs with Doc on this most recent one, but I largely just ignore it. I did a enchantment bard. Yes, sir. Teosui. This is in fact Epic Elite. I played an enchantment focused bard and I was made very clear of which enemies were immune to holds, which enemies were immune to enchantment in general, which enemies would dance but were immune to holds, which enemies, I mean pretty much any enemy that could be hold would dance, but, and spell resistance is a pain. Is that supposed to be dire charge? Is that like a feat or what is that? Because I'm not entirely sure what that is. It seems like it would be odd to give an ability as a feat that's so similar to a existing enhancement, but I mean, if it doesn't require a shield, then I would have to say I approve of it. I really would love an AoE stun on my rogue monk, because that was my other weakness, was crowds.
From beyond the opening comes a dull sound of footsteps, dry as rattling bones.
Yeah, I was thinking it was one of the new epic feats. Because I didn't know all of those yet. I'm gonna die. All three martial epic destinies maxed. That I have. I've got all of them maxed now, I believe. Nothing notable there. I probably am, in fact, chaining to the Seer Seymour. Luckily, I don't think there's any uh, downside to actually murdering the Seer. It seems like people tend to do that on the higher difficulties. Just go ahead and murder him so that he's not bothering you while you're trying to beat down the skeleton guy. Oh, look at Zulkin here, more elite than me, got his presumably flawless blue dragon scale.
Arrows shower down from the entrance to the crater's northern slope.
Oh, somebody tossed Healing Spring. Excellent. I think that rogue maybe is tossing out blindness everywhere. Maybe the other warlock. But something is blinding everything, and I have to assume that blindness is helpful. I guess I would be damaging the scaling more. I hate changing blast stances or turning off my pact or anything that if I have to click something extra, I don't want to. So it pretty much only for boss fights or when I need to be only damaging one thing, I'll turn off chain. The Great Old One I went with because I like acid damage. I think I like sonic damage more, but the Phalanx packed portion of the damage can be evaded by creatures with evasion, and I don't like that. So, and Akaline, I would turn off the pact because clay golems are often healed by acid. So it would make it much more difficult to kill them. Also for clay golems, I always turn on penetrating blast. because they are resistant to many kinds of magical damage, but not to physical magical damage. Truth be told, I do like the Fey Locke's spell-like abilities, or not spell-like abilities, but packed spells more. But evasion, and also because the spellcraft skill increases your spell power for both force and acid and light, because I'm using Utter Dark. But if I were going Fey, then I would have to split my points between spellcraft and perform if I wanted to maximize my pact damage portion. So it was really a DPS issue. And especially since I was going to be concentrating on my tentacles anyway and going Conjuration. If I were going Enchantment, definitely Fey, but Conjuration. Yeah, Fey has the reflex save, can be evaded. Fiend has fire. A lot of things are immune to fire. So, great old one. That and, like I said, the spellcraft skill thing. I don't want to put points in perform. Oh, Fiend does have that nice insta-kill. That is a nice insta-kill, by the way. It's got like a pretty short cooldown and a pretty high DC, so it's nice to have. Oh, I think Zolkin is a Phalok. I'm pretty sure I just saw roll through hell. Oh, this is gonna be... Whoa, look at that awesomely huge chest. Man, I'm getting some good bugs in here today. Oh, dang it, I'm feeble-minded. I got a tiny giant and a giant chest. So this is a pretty good run of Madstone Crater. Ow! Awesome. I like this chest.
It will go easier now that they are gone.
Oh, but the hitbox to open it... no, it's... I don't know. It's nice, though. I could live in this chest. Oh, dang, yeah, I should have screenshotted that chest. It's too late now. I'm not running all the way back. I should have screenshotted the tiny giant, too. That would have been nice. I need to remember to screenshot notable things. If it were a mimic, that would have been pretty awesome.
Just in time, says Horror. Look, the gate to the spire's gone down, and a
I'm pretty sure Lanus died in this area,
the last
and then rage quit.
by the madness spell. The crater's large central spire lies beyond the Gate of Gold. Does the caster of the madness magic wait atop that peak? A skeletal one. This must be the source of the madstone spell.
Well, dang. Touch of idiocy and danced. And stunned. This is not my battle. is, since he's down there and he's not really attacking me. I wonder if there's a item that uses that staff for a player, something I can equip, because that's a pretty rad skeleton-y staff thing.
Perhaps Oro and his seals have answers.
Nah. Be nice for a druid, but
Giant roars. My seers say these skeletons were dragon magic. Our ancestors' bones used to hide their dirty tricks. A curse upon their heads.
let's see if we're doing something else. No, he just recalled, it looks like. Oh, did I forget to take the quest? Because that would be unfortunate. This looks like a natural disband. Yep. Which means I've got to find another group. Thrill of the hunt. Which is apparently in Wayloon Prison. I may have to join that since it's like the only LFM in my range. Okay, and Thrill of the Hunt is relatively close to the entrance to Whaling Prison. I'm on Arganessen, sir. Yeah, I'm just gonna join this guy and see what happens. I will probably die in Epic Elite, but it'll be a learning experience. I have apparently completed these quests at some point. Probably in Heroic. Oh great, forgot the shadow fell. Oh dang. Oh no, I do not want to... Not that I could have anyways, apparently. 3 shards, I mean it's just next door. Whoa. Oh, Dying Phoenix is in Synergia. So at least we've got a lead person. Turbine cell. Okay, considering... Oh wait, I've got very few shards, actually, only 41, so yeah, I wouldn't be spending shards. I was gonna say, I'm pretty stingy with my turbine points for somebody who probably has a fair quantity.
Karlab has gone too far, says the Netherese whisper. He's become unpredictable even for a Shadar Kai. We can hold his excesses endanger our mission. Your kind will never understand. Responds the Shadar Kai. The Shadow Curse is
Kyber. I need to have a guy... I need to have a guy on like every server, but I don't. Yeah, Kenpai noticed me. I think I was planning on doing Kenneth for my next marathon, which I was initially planning for March, but I think I'm gonna have to postpone it to unforeseen future. Oh my lord, once they start swinging those chains, all bets are off. No, 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 no!
Searching the clutter reveals nothing of interest.
Yeah, Giant Hold really could use a better teleporter. I pretty much never get the teleports in Giant Hold, so even when they exist, I don't use them. Okay, what level is this quest? 28 Epic Elite? I'm pretty sure Dying Phoenix is like carrying me here, but I feel like I'm contributing with my crowd control, so... Uh-oh, can't contribute with crowd control here. Luckily he murdered everything.
Down below, the Shadar Kai commander addresses a terrified, "You've saved the poor captain from being mauled by the Howler."
Ow! I like Dying Phoenix. Here you go. Nice, you can have a heal. Whatever. You are like... If I can contribute at all to your wrecking this Epic Elite on your own, I will. Does he have levels in... Nope, pure Paladin. He's doing something right.
Carlet calls to you from behind the safety of a grave. You must be the one who killed my pet.
I love that Howler Madness spam. I've got like 0 wisdom right now, probably. Yep. That's kind of unfair that they were released before the Howler Madness wore off and there were so many of them. I'm contributing. Dying Phoenix has shared the secret to his eliteness. He says with enough double strike and attack speed, it all drops quick. So I need to keep that in mind.
You thought you saw one of the gargoyles move.
That's all I'm good for, is attracting view bots. Oh god. I'm not sticking around for that chain. Even Dying Phoenix knows to get freaking out of there when they start swinging that chain. It was then that the Chosen One learned an important lesson about metal claws. They hurt like crap, man. He's got some kind of vulnerability something, because everything he hits is then weak to damage. Maybe... is there a... I'm not familiar enough with the paladin trees to know where he's getting his vulnerability from. Avenging Cleave? Okay. That's probably it. I need to remember to take things with vulnerability on it. That's kind of the reason I want to do another 2-weapon fighting, or I say another, I did a 2-weapon fighting favorite soul, but a 2-weapon fighting cleric, so I can hit things with a smite weakness with both hands. Because that's 4 to 7 stacks of vulnerable for smite weakness. Maximum 20 stacks, but whatever. But if I can get like, 8 to 14 stacks in one attack, yes please. That's 14% more damage for the whole party. Cordelia! And I haven't done Evening Star Chain 3, so... I would like to at least flag for the Spinner of Shadows, even if I don't know that I'll actually run it. Dying Phoenix is trying to lead Kreeneth to the quest. Ah, he's in. Awesome.
The door is locked. One of the Shadar Kai who guard this area must have the key.
Oh great, I'm gonna get hit with a bunch of Howler Madness again. Yeah, Sertiosui, I kind of agree that healers have kind of become less valuable recently. That does make me a little bit sad because, I mean, the first character I ever got to level 20 was a cleric, and at that time, clerics were welcome everywhere, and you could only heal, and people would be glad with that. But nowadays, is not so easy. People will like, pretty much anybody can keep themselves up, so... I guess he wants Kreeneth to be around to... Let's watch his spell points drop as he nears these howlers. Or not.
Karleth stands before another prisoner trapped in a cage,
You were my favorite.
says the Shadar Kai.
I can't bear to think of what will happen to you. My despair will be exquisite.
With the addition of Champion Spicy,
Karleth moves to
I
attack
mean, Kobold Assault with a full party
and joy.
can be easy enough, but like, I tried to solo it and
Lashes out with his spike.
I had to use strategy.
He's killing the prisoner. Make it stop! Screams the captive.
Ow. Ow.
Screams the captive. The captive falls to the ground, dead due to Karleth's cruelty.
Oh god. Why me? I didn't do anything. I'm gonna get up in the rafters. I don't have to deal with this. Ah, dang it. Okay, never mind the rafters. Krina died again. Don't blame him, he was standing right in the middle of
Probably
those
too much
howlers.
aggro.
Oh god, more howlers. I thought that was the last of them earlier. Krina died again. I might wait to raise him until after the fight this time. He must have a meteoric ruby augment or something, because not being a cleric, he shouldn't have that starfall thing.
The Shadar Kai commander will no longer inflict his cruel whims on Weilun's inhabitants. His hunt for thrills has ended.
I think I got time for one more quest. Hopefully Dying Phoenix is running
Can you
another.
hear me when I'm using this? Okay, good. Sorry, it wasn't much help. Hopefully Mark of the Hunted helped a little bit.
as it is. Okay, looks like we're not doing another. Von 3 Epic Normal? Sounds good to me.
Oh, we are about to finish the first run. The second one will be on Epic Heart.
Welcome back, Akaline. I'm about to do my last quest for tonight, which seems to be an Epic Normal Von 3. Pretty popular XP quest. I haven't run the XP train very often this life. I've done like one or two. By the XP train, I of course mean something that includes spies in the house. Since they said they're about done, I'm not gonna bother trying to make it. I'll wait until they get out and head back in. Thank you for watching, Sir Teosui. I really have no idea how to pronounce that, but oh, this person has the tiny pit fiend pet or creature companion. How nice. Hey, that pit fiend pet has fire. I remember somebody fussing with some regularity that the pseudo-dragon pet did not have fire and smoke. And now there is a creature companion with fire. So what's their excuse now? These people are faster than me, but I have a plus 30% movement speed item, so how is everybody still faster than me? Apparently they're doing an epic hard run now. I thought they were doing epic normal twice, but apparently it's epic hard this time. Which I'm not going to argue with. More experience points for me. Oh yeah, that chronoscope bug. If only I knew how to benefit from it because it felt really nice at zooming through quests when I was affected by it one time. There's a ship buff called the Chronoscope that gives you increased movement speed in public areas, but sometimes, or I don't know the circumstances, but it can bug out to work in quests and make you run obscenely fast in quests. It's pretty nice. Did I miss a chest back there? Doesn't look like I did. This is going to be a fast run for my last one today. I wanted to save my tentacles for when the Drow run through this door here. Yeah, Akaline, but we should probably not mention exploits in the official DDO stream channel. Haha. I would never perform an exploit like that to run through a quest in a way that was not intended. Greetings, Rothko. I personally am unsure how the running speed buffs works. I don't know how to intentionally trigger it. I especially love. There are two ways of taking care of the traps, and I love them both equally. The first is an evasion tank runs through all the charges. And the second is, I like it less because it takes longer, but the using demolition charges to clear the mines I also like a little bit. On my next life as a halfling ranger, I should have a good enough reflex save to be the evasion tank for Undermine.
Marut stalks down the hall to your right, relentlessly focusing. The locked gate ahead marks the outer boundaries of the ground. You'll enter the near section of the cave. This is the nearest.
Oh yeah, I think, yeah, it said something about sneaking, but then you've got to fight the things.
Or anyone else. Shudder to imagine spells.
And also, no way I'm hitting a move silently 30 on anything. Actually, even on a rogue, I probably will not hit it. Because I've got better things to spend my skill points on everything but an intelligence-based rogue, which I've not made yet before. Greetings, Tyler G. Your intuition is admirable.
Numbers of giant mushrooms grow more sparse as you emerge from the holy domain.
But yep, I announced it before I started this quest. I actually announced it
As you reach the waterfall,
uh,
there's no turning back.
during the previous quest I was in, so no going back on my word now.
A geyser blasts water into the air nearby. It's powerful enough to lift a heavy weight.
I'm sad for your misfortune, Tyler G. I promise if my schedule changes and I start streaming later, then you should be able to catch me more. But that is not my option. Not my decision to make. Not that I disliked my earlier hours, but just that I was a bit sad at having to change my stream time because I was pretty sure that I would lose people that were only able to catch me during my old hours.
Ahead, those forces have arrayed themselves for a last defense.
What was that zappy zap that Beast Slayer just did? Looked like a short-range Sith zap. Is that Shocking Grasp, maybe? Does anybody actually use Shocking Grasp?
This great fall is flanked by towering statues from the lost age. They show a dramatic backdrop for a last stand against the inevitable.
Oh, he's got that rock shattering stuff. Nice. I guess I could have tried to power word kill one of them, but yes, Echoing, it was like a tiny cone of electricity. Less of a cone and more like just a tiny zap. Comms. From the sorcerer. Beast Slayer. So it might be one of the sorcerer's SLAs. Like I said, I think it might have been Shocking Grasp. I've just never used Shocking Grasp because it's touch range. So I don't know what it looks like. Anyhow, I forgot even to use my sigil of battering spellcraft there, but I guess the Mart died quickly, so it wouldn't have made a lot of difference. Anyhow, I'm going to end the stream there for today. Thank you for watching. If you like my streams personally, you can subscribe to my personal channel at Gemini166, or if you just like DDO streams in general, this channel, DDO Stream, is an excellent place to be. So thank you for watching. It's a pleasure hanging out with you. Take care and have a good one.